Ja. Warum nimmt er das jetzt auf? Ja, tut er nicht. So, hallo und herzlich willkommen zu Darkside Detective. Kann ich schon mal von dem Spiel? Da oben sieht was nach Einstellungen aus. Da gehen wir da mal rein und machen die verdammte Musik leise. So. Dann unser nächster Schritt ist, wir setzen unseren Timer auf 1 Stunde und klicken auf Start. Weil technisch, keine Ahnung. Case. So, Malice in Wonderland. Case summary. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is here with further details. How to play. Detective McCreen closes cases by talking to characters and solving puzzles. Das kann ja spaßig werden. Left click to examine items or talk to characters. Left click on inventory items for more information. Drag items into the scene to use. Drag items onto each other to combine. Right click to skip dialogue. Hint: McQueen can sometimes wear items. Your progress is auto-saved as you play. Please do not quit the game during a scene transition or your progress may be lost. Zunächst mal freuen wir uns, dass es jetzt auch eine flüssige Aufnahme ist. Yay, immer noch 60 Frames. Immer noch 60 Frames. Officer Dooley. Whoa, I almost shot you there. Detective, you shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Dooley, you watched me drive up. I had my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has me spooked out a little. So what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap. I mean, the kind of case you're into, detective. Great. Let's get started. Go inside. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? That's Detective Francis McCreen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes finest, eh? So, how can I help you, detective? Tell me about Alice. I'll level with you, detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She's a limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly. A tedious age. So I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Where have you been? How come you didn't notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, detective. My taxes pay for your salary. They also pay for the cell For the cell and questioning room, I'm going to have Dolly here take you to. Fine, call this number. They'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Beauty Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, belts. Fond memories. I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? Oh, this is shit. A black light bulb? May as well take it. Now all we need is a disco ball, some white clothes, and fat beads. Then we've got ourselves a good night. A good night will be finding this kid. This reminds me of my old grandfather. Your grandfather was a was a clock. What? No, he had a clock. Shame. I thought I'd finally found out something interesting about you. What? I am interesting. Whatever you say, detective. Mrs. Jones drawers. Man, tree, pony. Hello, can I ask? My baby is gone. Can you tell me about? She just disappeared, my baby. Is there any? You have to find her. Vermutlich nicht so. I don't have much use of a dozen pinky socks. Tell me where she is, Beer. I'm not kidding. You don't know? You're only a bear. I'm stupid. No, nothing. Stupid. No, nothing, beer. I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before. This could be a drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put an APB then. No, Dooley, don't do that. Looking at this, I doubt she's going to art school. Oh, this is so hard. Okay, master bedroom. Nanny, tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. Ich muss mal ein bisschen besser damit klarkommen, Stimmen zu imitieren. What does a nanny do in a master's bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. How long have you been working for the Jones? Jonas, detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it. I know is now really the best time. It's always a good time for grammar. Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. So you're the nanny. The very innocent nanny, yes. Do you have keys for the various rooms? I am a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes? May I have a key to the study room then? Sure, there's nothing incriminating in there anyway. Well, wir haben einen Schlüssel. Seems polite to go rifling around in somebody's drawer. Seems impolite. Okay. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her hard. Okay, we can now go to the study room, but before bed. Let's make this our kitchen. Hello. Is this Bells? Basti Bells Beauty Boutique. Basti Bells Boozum Bordel. Basti Bells Bon. Yes. Would have been enough. I'm the thorough woman. No question left unanswered. No desire unfilled. No fantasy unexplored. No. I get the picture. Are you sure I could send one if you'd like? Can say client confidentiality. Identities are concealed, sometimes in mask. This is a police matter. I am Detective Francis McCreen. Francis McCreen of the Darkside Division? Yes. Tell Dooley I say hello. I'm glad this screen resolution doesn't let you make out I'm blushing. Happy to help a friend of Dooley's. Yep. Roy Boy was in here last night. Roy Boy? Some questions even a badge won't get you answered. Goodbye. That's all I need for now. If you find something needing if you will find yourself needing anything else, you just pop by. Errungenschaft. Dark statue. Roy Jones, Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. Hey, there are only 2 seats in this house. Don't be daft, Dooley. There are more. They're just off camera. Bookshelf. A nice collection of books. The dust suggests they've not been looked at in some time. A shame. This magazine collection, geez, this guy is obsessed with jugs. Jugs Weekly, another lovely pair. Okay, lantern. An oil lantern seems to have some oil left too. Yeah. I can't help this cheap light. One of the crystals. More than I paid a year. Take one. You passed the corruption test. Well done, Detective. So, und was sagt er hier? I can't help but think this cheap black light would look out of place in this field. Nope. Okay. Here. Attic. Da können wir hier noch auf dem Dach bauen. Paint thinner. The paint thinner fell when the shelf gave away. Not much left of it now. Can I? That's not broken shelf. Looks like this gave way recently, spilling paint thinner all over the wall. Broken lamp. Ooh, I got an idea. I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. What the heck? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. Darkside doorway. Hey, wait, where's the paint can? Looks heavy enough to knock somebody out. The pattern on the wall looks washed out in places. I wonder what would happen if we renew it. Nope. Yeah. But yeah, well, wait, where did that go? I don't like this detective. Yeah, that's the point. I need to go and get some paint. Why? Well, ja, haben wir schon. Just as well you're here. Go arrested. It's trespassing. I'm sorry. You heard me. Arrested! I want to press full charges. Nothing. Black light. This looks useful. Yay, we got a black light marker. Let's go back to the attic, where this is. First I need to know what to draw. Okay. One step after another. Yeah, but I think those are the things we need to draw. Like, can I? Like, if I look at those. I don't know what to draw. Okay, fine. Well, where do we find what he needs to draw? Alice's broken dreams. Well, first of all, this more or less is a copy, but nope. So we go downstairs, we go there, we go into a study. Where could we find what to draw? Well, my first thought was, since maybe the daughter did draw stuff, warum spreche ich auf Englisch? Mein erster Gedanke war, fancy. Looks like something has been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. Strange page. So, wow. Okay, das ging einfach. Das war glücklich. I seem to know that everything I need to try. Let's draw those missing symbols. Wait, okay. We need that there. Ja, ich dachte eigentlich, das sieht aus wie so ein Painting von Dings, wie ich da geordnet. Whoa! That should be it. Great. Maybe now is a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. Screw you, we're gonna go into it. Even I'm not foolish enough to go in there with no light. Okay, then we go with a little lantern into it. Okay, Dooley, let's go. No offense, detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll stand guard out here. Woo! We went through that portal and Alice! Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yep. Good. I'm hungry and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. Not so fast, detective. Where's Dooley? That idiot? I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore. So I'm going to trap you in here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intended to. I'm her legal guardian after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say for example, they're getting trapped in the Darkside version of their bedroom. It's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gone into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself up here. I figured it'd be best to lay low until you had gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. What kind of cup gives him most TLP? Sadly, fair. Even if you get rid of me, what now? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. So this is all a scheme? You have to admit, it's a fairly perfect crime. It is actually. Once Julie wakes up, you and your scheme will be done for. Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him in to here with you. Come on. We'll have a taste of your own medicine. No! Well, that's that, that's that problem solved. Come on, Alice. Let's rake up Dooley so he can tell, so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay, mister. So the kid got into the nanny stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic? The Darkside. But that's a surprisingly succinct summary of things. Yes. Shame the nanny was certifiable. She was a looker. Dooley. She was a dabbling in the dark arts. With a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world, kidnap their kid, and steal all of their cash. I said it was a shame. Geez. I wonder where the nanny got the cult books from anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. And a case for another day, I guess. First of all, I have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Case closed. Wow. Cool. Let's lauf zum nächsten. Case summary. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Na komm. Wird bestimmt interessant, da wird bestimmt irgendwas sein und da wird bestimmt irgendwas passieren, was total spannend ist. Home Alone. Fancy-Animation, immer noch flüssige 60 Frames, wunderschön. Ich hoffe, Prison Architect wird in Zukunft besser laufen. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No. I've some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirl vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Ah, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. Officer Dooley. Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. You can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And do you know how the ghosts? Ghosts? What? This was your to-read pile? Oh, I have read all of those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Gonna use the elevator, just gonna walk into the office. Some background information. Even the lamp is flickering. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Guy lied. Computer. The computer seems broken. It's not broken, it's hollow. So they can store more books in it. Photocopier. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your bud for records. Everyone's bud? Just mine. Now that I think of it, that's the price of working out, I guess. Looks like some of these codes have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. Received evidence. Bottom. Bin. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Okay, auf mit dem Elevator nach oben. An old elevator. Where is the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escapes was the only thing that was destroyed. Witzig. Horror, reading room, hobby, reception. Sci-fi and fantasy and children. Yeah, I know. Wir könnten den Knopf benutzen und auch. Egal. Don't blink. Oh, ich verstehe diese Reference. Versteht ihr diese Reference? Könnt ihr in die Kommentare schreiben, sollte das einer verstehen. Little Devon. Oh God. What about this one? The words are short and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about the books for my age range and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Floating book. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's nothing. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. Robot. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing it, its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Who would teach it that? I want to be on their side when the inevitable happens. Detective McQueen. Yeah. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Viewmaster. A Viewmaster. I loved this as a kid. It's all. I'll take this and see if I can use it. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Need to find some film first before I can vent. There's an there's a cold draft coming from a vent. That can't be good for the kid's health. Okay, we need some film. Let's go to sci-fi and film. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking drawed pieces through. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, until I found out that they had to go into space. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminium is coming off. That could be useful. Library card. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Library card. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be having the adventures of ye Darkside, bailiff and his squirrel Dooley. Fantastic. Orbit around in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Glum tales of the Sedvertra. Okay, can I? Let's call this a plan B. Okay. Then let's use the elevator and go to the reading room. Painting. Professor Theodore Library invented the inventor of the library. Nope. Not one word of that is true. Angesichts der Tatsache, dass es in Alexandria schon Bibliotheken gab und auch schon früher. Painting, Mannequin, glue, turning duct tape into pants. Make you never sustainable. He looks like he's jumping. You jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children art. Look at Mr. Moneybags and his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works with this guy. Jeez. What a minute! These are printers of children's art. Okay, jeez. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Do-it-yourself books. How to do it-yourself yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. Reading room. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name is Rexa. I'm here to study the strange goings on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff on purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but here, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Chalkboard. Who needs chalk in the 21st century? Order Kinshaniga. Most people? A fair point. Clock. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. Oh, microfilm room. Computer. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. It's radiating energy like Rex has said. I think that may be a good clue. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have limits. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another. Why would anyone have so many fillings that they need cabinets? Okay, meine Idee war, Microfilm zu bekommen, um dann Viewmaster damit zu befüllen. Can I have a password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need the password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. Aside... Shh. Cheap joke. I don't have a skill. Constructive button. This should work. But I need to find somebody with the right skills to wire it up. I'd rather it. Classified. Tell you. You can do that? I thought that stuff was all bad. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective, right? And it's all fairly hush-hush. So what does it... Does one study occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I won't be studying too impractical subjects. Good call, Rapsor. From experience I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Okay, Okay, wir brauchen jemanden mit den richtigen Skills. Wir können uns die Skills hier nicht aneignen. Okay, lass mal den Jungen fragen. A, B, C, as easy as 4, 5, 6. Need to find some film to put in first. Ja, die Nummer mit dem Film ist doch, dass ich den quasi schon bei Dings gefunden habe. Also hier auf dem Floor existiert hier drüben im Reading Room Microfilm. So. Lass mal untergehen zur Reception und lass ihn mal den... I won't hand this in just yet, I may need it. This place is haunted, you know, the usual stuff. The usual, flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough, suspiciously often. If you may ask me, I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of our oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. Skylight, the heart of breaking. Tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her. But the clocks went forward and now it's not. It's on a night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, detective. Goodbye. Can I... Okay, ich habe sämtliche Personen ausprobiert, mit denen ich diesen Knopf da reinbringen könnte. Fear of number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is here. Just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we are not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? Okay, ich bin gerade tatsächlich ein bisschen aufgeschmissen. Also, wir wissen, wir haben hier dieses Floating Book. Wir wollen den Viewmaster verbinden, dafür brauchen wir Film. Wir können Mikrofilm nutzen. Also, wir wissen, es existiert Mikrofilm. Weil wir wissen, dass hier drüben ist der Mikrofilmraum. In dem Mikrofilmraum haben wir eine Box von Mikrofilm. Dieser strahlt aus irgendeinem Grund irgendwelche Art von Energie aus. It's too much here to take even for my... Wir können das nicht machen, weil der Film ist too big. It's a square peg round hole situation. Ah, da. Oh, wir brauchen eine Schere. Da fällt mir doch was ein. Sci-Fi hier rüber. Okay, nein, können wir nichts rausnehmen? Schade. Bad baby insinuates right. Why your parents don't love you? Okay. What odd leaves this plant has. That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Okay, ich habe gehofft, dass wir das Schwert hier da nehmen können. Und damit den Film cutten können. Post and brushes, mannequin. Nope, nope, nope. Existiert hier noch irgendwas? Wir haben die Clock, damit haben wir interagiert, wir haben die Bücher, wir haben mit Darkside interagiert. Und wir waren hier im Mikrofilm, hier war nicht mehr außer den Computer, der ein Passwort hat. Und nope. Und nope. Wir gehen jetzt wieder zurück zur Rezeption. Gehen in das Office. Schauen wir uns hier nochmal um, ob wir hier irgendwo was übersehen haben. Eine Schere. Wow. Da haben wir eine Schere. Zack, zack, zurück, Mikrofilm. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to it. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider Morphs does it again. Do it again. Do it again. Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burned down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know, Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, A. Das ist der Konami-Code. Hoch, hoch, runter, runter, links, rechts, BA. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember that What the? Hello. Who are you and how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen. The ooze from nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I don't really know. Don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasure. No doubt that Rich is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the other lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. Hoch. Nein, warte, was? War. Okay, nein, A, B, A. B. Hoch, hoch, runter, runter. Und links, rechts, A, B. Der Konami-Code war doch. Yeats. WB Yeats. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another spirit, yes. Then, with your question, you have answered my own, huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels the secondary crows. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room. Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just want to... Not a word more, sir, not a word more. Dude, I want to know what's up with that thing. Then I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? It's the story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters of the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and do-it-yourself fanatics. Horrors that the lot of them. Okay. Oh hey, Big. Oh hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. Oh, Pratchett and Adams. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. Okay. Gale. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like your toughs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do own plumbing. I think you could fix the elevator. With the right key I could. I need a new button. Mind? Yay! Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Jeez, a few... let me see. Looks like it'll do job. Gives a few minutes to pop it in place. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. Cool. Das ist echt cool gelöst. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator. No, it was... Never mind. Ooh, ein window. Thankfully it's locked. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library. How to cook a dinosaur if you ever catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. And MMO accountants with the fictional bankers you always knew you were. Edgar Allan Poe. Woo, quick. You barely make teenage girls wimp, Howie. H.P. Lovecraft. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your Penny Dreadfuls lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah! You're an infuriating man. Dead person murders. Limbs for every meal. Steadfast 6. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish blade woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He is being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my aphistic horror. Why, your aphistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you made. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You too, stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started. I'm putting a stop to it, waiting right here. And not a peep. Excuse me, Did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes that they would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly buggering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That's not my concern. You want his book, you stop their fighting. There's got to be a scarier book than there's around. Surely that would stop their bickering. Can you see the ghost? Ghost? What nonsense are you filling his head? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty, just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the mostest dreadful books ever written. Kindergarten, Karate, Summons the Devil. Anne and Barry. Reception. Okay. Bye-bye. You need a Can I sign Farborn? Nope, I'm too busy reading a book. It still has files on it. I bet you wish. For health and safety reasons, okay. Why? You know a library card to borrow books. This one? Oh yes. Oh good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. Reading. Crowley. Hey, Raxa. What are you doing with that view, Master? Oh, it's part of a game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Satisfactory muss ich immer noch. Habe ich gespielt, muss ich immer noch mal fertig machen. Problem ist, ich komme hier wieder nicht weiter. Wir können nicht in die Richtung laufen. Wir brauchen ein gruseligeres Buch. So, das nächste gruselige Buch, das mir halt einfällt, ist das, was sie da unten hat. Und da ranzukommen, muss ich mit... Wow, das ist es? Alles klar. Wait, what? Not with a sticky note picture. Okay. An idea. Got another idea? Oh. Letzte Idee. Hat funktioniert. Wenn du dir den Gedanken machst, dass dein Gesicht jetzt da war, wo sein Hintern war. Mhm. Yeah? What's this? My name is Paul, like it says on my card. Trashy novel. What für... Seit wann hat Dolly da... Das sieht komisch aus. Das sieht aus, als hätte er Haare. Egal, wir gehen davon aus, dass das hier jetzt gleich das beendet. Ich werde das hier noch zu Ende spielen und dann ist das ist die letzte Dings-Mission. Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shiver. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop scrubbing? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor champ doesn't know. Well, they're gone. I don't know what. I guess I could... hab ich zu schnell weggeklickt. Runter. Da. Right. Good. I dare see they... You received Lovecraft novel. Oh, how ruined the kid's illusion detective. Okay, was will ich jetzt mit der Lovecraft Novel? Ich will nichts von Adams und Pratchett. Wobei ich sagen muss, ich habe noch nicht mit ihm gesprochen. Oder? Eat. You may have a book, sir, but I shall ne'er tell you how to enter the dark place where the jeebies lay in wait, not while Crowley skulls around seeking over that very info. I met your friend, yes. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. How about not use that computer to go online? Towards safe research. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of workaround, please. Up, down, left, right, A, B. Gott, hoch und... Wie war der Konami? Code. Konami Code, Wikipedia. Hoch, runter, links, rechts. Okay. Hoch, runter, links, rechts. A, B. Ich hätte gehofft, dass das sowas ist. Ich hätte sehr gehofft, dass das der Konami-Code ist. Wait. Okay, dann gucken wir nochmal im Office nach, ob wir hier irgendwo Office Supplies. Okay, I'm running out of... You're a rotten book, now leave me alone. Hang on, Rexa. On the internet. How did you get past the internet box? Up to something naughty? Me? No, I have a friend. Yeah, well, it's quite fun. Doris has heard would hack into steal her unpublished fanfiction, but I figured so I can. Want to give it to me, please? One, two, three, four. Okay, gibt tatsächlich keine Tastatureingabe. Wäre toll gewesen, wenn das wirklich, wenn wir über den Konami-Code das hätte machen können. How Crowley. Excellent. Right. Shut the door and worry out. Yep. Come again, sir. It's just... Now what's all this about the hidden room? I'll share what I can. There is a place hidden behind the horror section in the fourth floor. The source of this phantasmic pollution are affecting this building with it. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it. That do me? What? Yes, of course. We need to go to the fourth floor and the L section. Intuition. How do we know it? Intuition. Love. You're looking for Lovecraft section. A bit. What do you say? Here goes nothing. Lever. Right. Woo! Auf geht's. It's our recurring motive. I'm not too fond of this. You're not really good detective. No. Don't get knocked out. This too. What is all of this? Ja, wir nähern uns dem Ende. Magica, Allies, Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. The Gnostic Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Ritual for Modern Rituals. These are all contraband occult books. Ha! This is quite nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Shelley, what has Mary Shelley done with it? So, what are you doing here? Like, übrigens, Shelley ist, das ist die Mutter der Science Fiction. Sie hat Frankenstein geschrieben und das ist wundervoll. Weil deshalb hat Shelley mir gereicht, um auf Mary Shelley zu schließen, angesichts der ganzen literarischen Person, die hier sind. Ich habe das nicht vorher gespielt. Like the moth to the flame, I'm I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. Even lit candles to up the spook factor. A copy of Workplace is cast it or not. It seems to be to some reason. Maybe I could close it. Ouch. Seems to be chargeable for electricity. Baseball. Skull. Books. Can I combine those? I don't think. Small hole. Now find out where that landed. Hopefully without having to cause too much damage. I got an idea. Never. What's all the noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you now think about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring and found all these neat new books. But the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them cause now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him, breaking and entering into your room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of a ghost and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the type tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task in hand. We need to stop energy flowing from the building into that book. You'll need to get the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, you have a key. Dolly, we're going to the roof, but it's raining outside. Jaun? Elevator, Horror. Key, Window, zack, auf. Auf's da. Nope. What do we need to do? Get down as soon as possible. Okay, enough on. Ouch, my head. Look, detective. The storm is gone. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. Zack, 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 zack. Eins nach dem anderen. Halt ganz schön schnell. Sag doch, dauert nicht mehr lange. Und tschüss. Und tschüss. Und... Trunksville Detective. Though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, you're contraband. Heavy contraband. We've an arrangement then, Doris. You don't fine me for having the books, I don't sue the kid for entering the vault, I go back to business and so on. You should also get that wiring fixed. Oh, fine. Come on, Dooley. Let's get back to the office. Und damit sag ich... Oh. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Case closed! So, und damit sage ich danke fürs Zusehen. Ist ein bisschen länger geworden, hat mir aber Spaß gemacht. Spiel ist toll, scheint auch nicht so lang zu sein, noch 4 Cases. Ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Tag und bis zum nächsten Mal, wenn es wieder heißt, eine Stunde mit. Bis dann. Tschüss.